how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today we're gonna do a little first impressions video. We're gonna be talking about the beautiful new Morphe James Charles palette. It looks like this. And this is what the palette looks like. I love that it's this sleek matte black with the shiny vinyl-y lettering. I was surprised at how long this palette was. It's a little bigger than the normal Morphe palettes. The normal Morphe ones stop about here. This is what the inside looks like. It has this sleeve with all the names. I wish they would just print them on the package, but you know. It looks like this. This is literally your one-stop shop for a palette. It has literally everything you could need. Just based on the color story, I feel like this is a palette anybody would enjoy. This palette is $39. You get 39 shades. I feel like that's a really good deal. I love Morphe shadows and I feel like the formula just gets better and better every time I get a new palette from them, so I'm really excited to try this one. I have high expectations. From what I understand, this is basically the palette that was supposed to kind of replace the 35B, which was Morphe's colorful palette. As of right now, this palette is sold out, but I feel like Morphe would be dumb to not bring this back. I'm sure it's going to come back. I could even see that becoming a permanent palette in their collection, such as the Jaclyn Hill palette, how that stayed permanent. I could see this doing the same thing, provided it works well. I haven't even tried it on my eyes yet. I haven't even swatched it or anything. I don't really like to swatch palettes when I first get them, just because the swatch doesn't tell the full story. To me, it matters how it goes on the eyes. I don't care how it swatches. I have zero idea what look I'm going to do. I could do literally anything with this palette. So we're just going to have fun and play with it. And at the very end, I will give you my final thoughts on the palette. In James Charles' video talking about this palette, he recommended using an actual eyeshadow primer, not just a concealer. I do that anyway, so it's not anything new. However, I am using a new eye primer that I just got earlier this week. It's the Fenty Beauty one, and I've really been enjoying it. It doesn't really have color to it, which is unusual. I'm used to using something that has pigment to it, but I've been liking it regardless. I feel like it works really well, and I did not set it because I do not set my eyeshadow base anymore. Maybe we'll do a rainbow look. We haven't done a rainbow look in a hot minute. I'm gonna go in first with, you're kidding, that very pretty red shade. And I just have it on a teeny tiny little brush right here. And I'm going to start kind of creating almost a wing-like shape with this. Well, that's red. That is real red. I'm just kind of building up this wing shape in the outer corner, and I'm not carrying it too far in the crease because I'm going to be bringing another color in next. And I'm just kind of patting it on there. I'm not really doing a whole lot of sweeping. And that red is really pretty. I know that looks mental right now, but it'll come together. Next, I'm gonna take 518, this really pretty orange. I'm just taking it on a fluffy, tapered blending brush. I'm just gonna start patting that right here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut the crease so that it's like a rainbow cut crease situation, because I really want to put one of these light shimmery shades all over the lid. So don't worry too much about the lid. And again, I'm just kind of patting. I'm not doing a whole lot of sweeping. Next, I'm gonna take B, that bright yellow, and I'm so excited about this shade. I'm just taking this on a small-ish blending brush and popping that right in the center here. Hello, pigment. These are so pretty, holy cow. And again, I'm just kind of patting. I'm not really doing a whole lot of sweeping. And I will go back with my previous brushes and the previous colors to help with the blend, but I mean, they're blending pretty decent on their own. This color story looks awesome with my hair. Next, I'm gonna take Social Blade, that really pretty light green. And I'm taking this one also on a small tapered-ish blending brush. I'm kind of gonna tuck it here. And I'm just going kind of ham in this inner corner, because I'll bring the blue, purple, pink under the underneath part. I was gonna do the whole rainbow in my crease, but I want these colors to really shine, so I didn't want to just squish teeny tiny dots of it all over my crease. So this is the route we're going. I'm loving that. I'm pretty sure one of the shades is called Love That. Now really quick, I'm just gonna go back with my previous brushes and the previous colors just to start blending them together even more, because I want it to be nice and seamless. I'm gonna take this red down just a little bit, just so it'll be able to connect with that pink once I bring the pink into the mix. Next, I'm just taking a clean blending brush. This is from one of the dual-ended Anastasia brushes. With just very light pressure, I'm just blending right at this very edge just so it flows into my skin nicely. Moving on to the lower lash line. I'm gonna start with Skip right here, that really pretty pink. I'm just taking the shadow side of that Anastasia brush. And I'm gonna start smudging that in the outer third of the eye up into that red. And I'm going to dip back into the red with the brush I used with the red just to blend it even more. Kind of extend this wing out just a little bit with the very, very little bit of leftover that's on the brush. Next, I'm going to mix Single and Escape because I like both of these purples and I can't decide which one to use, so we're going to use both. And I'm going to take the Lunar Beauty dual-ended brush and I'm going to take the fluffier side and just kind of dip back and forth in between the two. And this is going right underneath the center of my eye. I will go back in with a little bit more of that pink. Last, I'm going to take Playground for the completion of the rainbow, and I'm just going to take the teeny side of that Lunar Beauty brush. And this is going right here in the front little corner, and I will be connecting it with the green. I just don't want the blue to go too haywire, so I'm just going to start by tapping a little bit of this blue here, and then I'll go over that exact spot in the inner corner with the green just so it meshes really nicely. Taking just a little of that green, like I said, just patting over that inner corner so it flows from green to blue as seamlessly as possible. And then I'm just going to go back and forth between the blue and the purple just so that that meshes as well. And then I'm just going to take that Anastasia, that blending side, with, again, light pressure. With the teeny tiny brush, I'm taking the white shadow called Flashback. I feel like I don't need to show you, it just looks like a white shadow. It's one of the giant ones. I'm just going to highlight this brow bone area. Next, I'm just going to take a flat brush such as this and my ColourPop white concealer, and I'm going to cut my crease with that. I was going to cut this part really defined, but I think I want this to be more of just a blend from the shimmery shade we put all over the lid into the yellow orange red. For that, I'm going to take Ring Light here. It's just a very shimmery white shade. And I'm just taking that on a dense, teeny tiny little shadow brush. I'm going to just pack this all over the lid. Everywhere that we put concealer, that is where this shadow is going. Now I'm kind of just going to go back through with a little bit more yellow, orange, and red just to kind of make this blend a little softer because it's not a blend right now. Just kind of patting along this seam just so that it can go from the shimmer into these colors nice and seamlessly. I don't have any more shimmery product on the brush now. I'm just going back through with the leftover and just kind of patting over the seam where we were just reblending. I'm just going to take that teeny brush again with that same shimmery white shade just to further highlight this inner corner. I don't know why I only did one eye. I never do that, but I'm going to do the other eye really quick and I'll be back. This is the full look. I went ahead and threw on my eyeliner. I know you guys are gonna get on to me for doing a wing, but what can I say? I love a wing. You don't have to do the wing if you don't want to do the wing. For lashes, I have my Bold Face Makeup Lashes Out Lashes. And for lips, I threw on the Sweet Harmony Matte Lipstick from Pop Beauty. I love how this look came out. I feel super cute. I can't wait to go to work and wear this all day. These shadows worked so well. They met my expectations. What can I say? I had very high expectations. I didn't have any issues with the colors. You watched me work with them. I'm just really impressed with them. For $39, you can do unlimited looks. If and when this comes back in stock, I highly recommend grabbing it if you didn't already. I'm sure this will come back in stock, guys. Morphe would be silly not to bring it back. I just can't stop looking at my eyes. I think they came out so good. What do you guys think of this look? What do you guys think of this palette? Did you buy it? Are you planning on getting it when it comes back? I want to chat about it. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe here before you leave. I post every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Let me know what videos you want to see on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Okay, bye.